Hey man, come on in. It's cold out there. I'm Aaron Schmidt and I'm the master blender and brewer for Mikkeller Baghaven. This is our oak aging and barrel aging project here located on the Copenhagen waterfront. We make our own wild ales, sour beers, and farmhouse style beers out here. So come take a look around. We're full of barrels here. We've got quite a bit of stuff going on. New barrels, new beers, all sorts of exciting things. It's a little crowded back here because we've been working today, but we just blended a new beer. Yay. We got a new shipment of barrels in yesterday, so we got a lot of work to do to fill them up. All the new barrels that we get in, we steam to sanitize and to rehydrate. So you can see some barrels being steamed in here. And what you can't do is you can't smell the lovely oak aromas coming off of these things as they steam. But I promise you they're there. Say hi to Joachim.
Hi, Jacob.
Joachim likes sweaters. He's Norwegian. They're really nice sweaters.
What can I say?
So far, well, we've made a lot of different types of beers. Only released 2 of them. One of them was a wild ale with Stevensberg cherries. So this one is a personal favorite of mine. The Stevensberg cherry from Denmark is a magnificent fruit. And then this one is our latest release. This is I Would Not Feel So All Alone. This has a wild ale with 1 kilo of fresh peaches, nectarines, and apricots per liter of beer. So it is a very fruit-forward beer. We're getting ready to release a new saison, and we're also getting ready to release a beer made with grapes grown here in Copenhagen, wine and table grapes. So this is the March beer mailbox. So we got 8 different beers here. Some old classics returning, some new and improved beers, I think. We have the Raspusta, which now has more Riesling juice in it, which is a Berliner Weiss with Riesling. And something I really want to try, and something I haven't had a chance to try yet, that's kind of right up my alley, is this Mikkeller SPONTANLYCHEE. Lychee is kind of a weird fruit from originally from China, and I think they're growing it in Southeast Asia too. But I've heard a lot of hops being described as having lychee flavor, but I've never actually had a lychee fruit. So I'm going to try one out right now. So let's do it to it, huh? The color of the beer is not much different than the Spontan base beer. You can kind of see it in there. Maybe a little bit more orange. It's got a nice kind of clarity to it. Ooh, the aroma is kind of I want to say, it's just an interesting fruit aroma, but then you get a lot of the beer too, which is almost a grassy, malty quality to it that you find in a lot of the Spontan series. And especially in the unfruited Spontan that you get in the bars. So I like that quality in this beer. Oh wow. So right up front there's kind of an initial bitterness, but it's kind of a favorable bitterness. And then you get the beer, kind of, the base beer is there. And then there's this fruit flavor in it. I don't know how to describe that fruit flavor. It's not a peach. It's not a berry. It tastes like a peach and a berry together, but it's very, very tropical. It's subdued and nuanced, and I like it. It's a very balanced beer. And the carbonation's just right where it really brings it alive on your tongue and in the aroma. This is spectacular. I really like this one a lot. All right, so the next beer I'd like to try is, this one piqued my interest, is It's Alive. So it's being described as a Belgian Trappist style ale. So I would suspect it's like a double, but let's pop it open and find out. Classic kind of red mahogany color in there. Really nice clarity. Carbonation and head really stands up quite well. And the aroma's raisins. Belgian yeast, it's got a very spicy, slight phenolic character. I don't want to say it's a double. The color doesn't match it, but it's a classic Belgian style ale. Oh wow, there's a wild yeast character to that. I'd say this is closer to something you'd see coming out of like Orval than one of the other monastery breweries. Very dry, raisins, plums, prunes, the whole 9 yards. And look at that head, it really stands on the glass, doesn't it? It's beautiful. This is truly a brewer's beer, what I would say. It's got all the right qualities in a beer, but no flash. It's just solid all around. So your March box is on its way. I hope you guys enjoy them. There's some cool ones in there. Yeah, this is Aaron signing off. So come see us out at Baghaven. We're located on Refsaloon. Right now we have limited hours. We're getting ready to extend them. Check our Facebook or Instagram. We're releasing a new beer every 2 weeks, whether it's a fruited wild ale or a Danish saison. We're doing a lot of really interesting things out here, and I think it would be worth your time to come and check it out. So come see me and let me know what you think.